Hello everyone, welcome back to the Addicted Bookworm, where my addiction is all over the internet. On this channel, I do library book hauls, book reviews, both digital and physical, audiobooks, and so much more. So, I finally, sorry it's bright, I finally finished Onyx Storm by Rebecca Yarnos. I actually discovered that I actually got this book in February 6th, no, February 13th. So anyways, I am so glad. I'm so glad I finally got this book done. I'm not going to bore you with the details because most people have already done reviews of this book like months and months ago, so I'm not going to bore people with it. But I am going to be the first to say that this series really has put me off of anything that Rebecca Yarnos is going to write. I'm not interested in her fourth book or the fifth book or any of that type of stuff. Onyx Storm was probably one of the worst fantasy books I have read this year. And I have read fantasy books that have a certain level of sophistication. This has none of that. It is literally so boring. Because it's like, I got it on February 13th, according to Nook, and according to Goodreads, and literally none of the characters even has given me any kind of promise that they're going to grow in any kind of way. I will say the only characters that I really did like in the book were the dragons. That is the only characters I liked in the dragons. Were the dragons. Everybody else can just burn. I just don't care. Oh God, the book is so god awful. It's just, I mean, literally, this is the book that makes me really, really worry about the future of fantasy in general. Now, I'm not talking about romantasy. We're just talking about fantasy in general. I'm just the kind of person that I don't even want to get to know these characters anymore. I just like, is like, no. And I have, surprisingly enough, when I was loading my Nook up with free books, I got a bunch of free fantasy books. So I am going to try my hand at one of those, because I am trying to get my digital TBR that's on my Nook down to 0. And yes, but will I pick up the fourth book? I am not doing it. I'm like, oh no. This book, oh God, this book is so bad. The only part I liked about it was the end. Just the end. I tell you about, okay, the battle was okay, but the end was the best. The end was the best part of the whole book. So what did I give this pile of dog shit? 2 stars. Because I was happy that it was over, and I did like the cover. So, yeah, it's a pile of dog shit. It's just, I don't understand the running. Oh God. I understand if you're running on Black Friday to get the deals, but no. This is a book that you would rip it out to line your dog kennel. It's just. And I know my opinion, I know my review is going to be super unpopular. I just don't care. I don't care. I have read much better romantasy, much better fantasy books. Even The Hobbit is better than, to the best, The Hobbit is better than anything. But yeah, I just, no. No. Alright, so that is my review. And yes, this marks my third and last video for the day. So I will be back when I have another book review. So I'll see you around. Bye.